I'm back downstairs at my workbench. We're cutting the wood ring for the rosette. On my last video, I cut the channels for it to show you that how it works. This is very similar. On these two guitars, it's walnut rings to match the back and the sides. So I usually like to match it unless I don't have anything close, and then I'll use a burl or something really interesting looking for the rosette. I'll move this down so you can see the piece. So this is another piece of walnut that was in my scrap bin, and I thicknessed it down. I had enough to do both rings out of this. There's two different holes set apart. The other one's right here. And I'll go ahead and cut one. I'll just show you the one. You don't have to, same thing for the other. Anyway, so it's done on a similar machine. Another trim router with a jig set up for the different sizes. And this one has the abalone going in around it. And this one will not, so they'll just be slightly different size, but the process is the same. Anyway, this is actually a different size pin, so I don't mix my two machines up, because I only want to cut channels with this and rings with this. All right, here we go. I'm going to put on my hearing protection again, and I'll cut the outside, and then I will reset and cut the inside ring. So it's actually the ring itself. Helps if it's plugged in. Here we go. This is the outside of the ring, and I'm actually going to go and cut the inside and actually make it a ring. So right now it's just a disc, because this is the outside diameter I need. Okay. And this one, the pin is actually really tight, so I kind of have to work it down on there. Come on. Okay. All right. All right, so here goes the inside ring. Okay, you guys see that pin is a little tight. So there's the inside. That's the disc that's left over. And here is my wood ring. And I just built this. I just finished it, or did this jig part. I just finished it 2 days ago. So this is actually my first guitar I've used this ring cutter. for. It took me 4 or 5 hours to get it worked out right. A little bit of trial and error. You measure twice, try to do it right the first time. Never quite works that way. So you end up kind of trying it once, see where you got to change it, and work with it that way. I can show you here. It's got multiple holes that didn't work out, but that's kind of how this goes. And there's always a little bit of trial and error, and this all is really tight. Anyway, so there's how I cut the ring, and now all set with this piece here. I'll cut another ring out of this area and have my tube start doing the inlay. Thanks for watching.